Hello, and welcome to today's edition of your timeline. Today we're going to fill in the next blank. It should be 1886 for the Statue of Liberty. Before we even start in on why the Statue of Liberty is on your timeline of American history, a little memory trick for you. The Declaration of Independence, which was signed at not the exact start of the American Revolutionary War, because we end up saying that's 1775, but the Declaration of Independence gets signed in 1776. The Statue of Liberty, which celebrated our Revolutionary War and France's help in that war. France helps us a lot to win the Revolutionary War because we are, after all, a bunch of farmers with pitchforks. Inspired France to also have a Revolutionary War as kind of a memorial of that shared history of ours and theirs. They give us the Statue of Liberty in 1886. So Declaration of Independence, 1776. We get the Statue of Liberty in 1886. American ideals about all men are created equal, and democracy, and throwing off an oppressive king by a bunch of farmers with pitchforks traveled across the ocean in the late 1700s, and ended up inspiring a revolutionary war in France. France was ruled by a king and queen at the time, and there was a huge gap between land-owning nobles who had access to wealth and your average peasant who had hunger. During the French Revolution, the peasants rose up against anyone who had land, or was connected to nobility, or had traveled outside the country, or might know someone who was rich, and had them put to death, often by the guillotine. The result of the French Revolution was that the king, King Louis XVI, and the queen, Marie Antoinette, were overthrown and put to death, along with thousands of other people, in the name of freedom and equality and liberty. And then Napoleon came to power and basically became an emperor, which is pretty much like being a king, but you get there by having all the military power instead of being born with a shiny crown on your head. Anyway, all of this is to explain why the French give us the Statue of Liberty almost 100 years after our Declaration of Independence, to celebrate our shared values of equality and liberty. The poem, which is called The New Colossus by poet Emma Lazarus, was added to the bottom of the statue in 1903. These are the first lines of that very, very famous poem, and how the Statue of Liberty became kind of a symbol of our welcoming of the rest of the world, welcoming of immigrants to the United States, declaring that the United States was a place of freedom and opportunity for people coming from all around the world. The first lines of that poem are, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." Okay, that's it for today. Thanks.